Welcome back to our Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is our episode number 5 and I am Iron Fist. So, as I said in the last video, I left it run for a little bit, nothing new, didn't do any construction apart from what we did yesterday on the last episode. But I was able to leave some things to build. And some of the things that you can see here that we built, that were built in during that time period. I think I went from somewhere the end of winter to June, so like roughly half a year. What were the things that were built? So the main things that I left running were like dumpers. The dumpers, the storage for gravel is here, and we will start using it as soon as we have our trucks ready to go there. I need to start electricity still, but this is going to hopefully improve a little bit our moving around of material, but we'll see how things go. I think the next important thing that we would need to do would be to finalize our heating plant here and to get us some more houses to get us started here. We will need these buildings, the cinema, the indoor pool, and we already have a kindergarten here, so I think we are pretty much in a good spot. I still have like all the water, sewage, and electricity. Electricity, I think it's done. We're just missing the substations, or am I wrong? No, I think that's it. This substation does not go to this up there. No, it doesn't. So we'll need to build this substation here. Let's see if we can get us to a point where we can invite citizens this year. But we're already in June, and when temperatures start plummeting, it's going to be a little bit hard. Right now, the traffic is a little bit big on the customs house, but we'll see how things go. All right, so what other things need to happen? So this is being the heat pipeline. It's started to be built. It's going to take a long time for it to be built, but we'll see from there. So like, where did we got our water and sewage? Are up here, so we need to build that infrastructure up there as well as this infrastructure on here. All right, so let's see how we can fare. All right, so jumping back, something happened in my computer. I think we're back. All right, so what was I saying? I was talking about construction. This is getting things there. I don't want this to be prioritized right now. I want to prioritize these buildings here that we have here. So let me prioritize the construction of electricity. We'll need to prioritize like all this infrastructure that we have here as well. Does it not have connection? It does. So everything is going not very fast, but it's going as fast as possible right now. I still have some gravel there, and that's okay. So what I wanted to do is we need to start importing electricity. So I'm just gonna max this out, and nevertheless it's only going to import what it needs, even though it is maxed out here. So that's good. We'll have electricity here. There we go. And that is going to give us electricity to operate both our storages. The main advantage here is that we are going to be able to do this much faster, which means that maybe it would be good if we would get another truck, 2 trucks here to fill this up, maybe, or 1 is enough. Let's see with 1 how we are faring, and then from there we'll see what we can do to improve this. All right. Still a lot of traffic on this customs house. Is there like any vehicle there? I don't think so, but that's what we have. Okay, so how are things going here? Here we're good. We need groundworks. Here we have everything, and we just need people to build. Maybe let's prioritize this building, since we are in that stage already. It looks like that we do have a big requirement of excavators right now. Where are our excavators? Where are you? Are you going places? Nope, you're working. You're working on the next house. All right, this is the next house. Okay. So something that I was thinking is that we still haven't done trash. And maybe it would make sense for us to do trash. Start at least thinking about trash. How is this going? 38 tons. Is it? Are you delivering or picking up? Picking up. Great. Well, this is our truck, that's our dumper that is going to pick up. I think now it's everything gonna be fine because it's gonna pick up to the correct place. What about you? Are you assigned to anything? No. Oh, this was something that I did. I enabled auto search for this particular office, so it would see if we could make this a little bit faster. But the other 2 are still pretty much on the same spot. So like this one, yeah. We do have a bunch of foreign workers. I'm starting to consider maybe creating a temporary bus station here, and then just bus them in, and then just make sure that they. Maybe that's a good. I could bus them directly here, and then just start picking them up from here. And that way we'd have folks here. My only concern is that they might decide that they want to go work in places, and we really don't want that. But let's do that. Let's create here maybe a temporary. There's a connection here. There's a connection there. Maybe let's create a connection here. Let's put a temporary bus stop, just so that we can transport some folks here. So if we did this, we don't need any of that, and we connect you here and there, so it's a little bit faster. So if we did, it cannot be reached by any residential or factory. Okay, that's okay. So the idea would be that we can create a pool of workers, and that pool of workers, how can we do this? So this brings like 100. This brings like 80 workers. Maybe 80 workers is probably enough. And what we want to do with these 80 workers is we're going to create a line that is going to pick foreign workers from here. And we're just going to load workers, and we're going to move them there, and we're gonna force them to unload. Everybody will get out of there. on that particular spot. We don't want you to go to your depot. And now if we did change this to here and this to there and this to there, sorry about that, this should allow us to create a pool of workers here, and what that would do is minimize the amount of buses that we have going back and forth here, that maybe to make everything a little bit faster. How's this going? 7 tons of gravel. Do we have any ton of gravel here? Not yet. Okay, let's see if this consumes everything, because if this one consumes everything, we can start getting our gravel from this particular spot. So see, like, it's much faster dumping here, and it's going to be much faster just picking it up from there as well. How's this going? Okay, we still don't have anybody, and this is our bus that's gonna go there. Let's see if that works fine. So 1 ton, yeah, consumed almost everything. So this one is gonna pick up just 1 ton, even though it wants roughly like 4 tons and something, but it's gonna be what it's going to be, right? Okay, so, and I think it's gonna finish. Yep, there we go. So no more. So we're gonna say that I want you to get your gravel from here, and you still have gravel. Excavators mixed. No, I removed. Oh, I'm not sure if I did that. I did that when I did that, but I moved all my dumpers into this new construction office, and I added 2 more cement mixers and 1 more excavator to see if that helps out here. Okay, let's see. So this brought out 80 workers, and let's see if this is correct and if we can have folks coming here. I think that maybe we could help this out by adding another pathway there. Alright, let's see. Okay, everybody's coming out, everybody's getting there, and this should make us yeah, the workers are coming from this station. Hopefully they are all gonna come out now, and I'm going to start pick up folks from here. And this should speed up a little bit everything, because the customs house is going to be a little bit freer. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have in terms of needs. So this one is already doing groundworks. It's going pretty good. Doesn't need anything else. This one is still 500 days away. What about this one? This one is already filling up in materials. Great. What about you? You are done and you do groundworks. What about this? No. It's missing 200 days, and it's missing some mechanical components, which I'm assuming they're already being taken care of. Are you doing something? Not right now, because we don't have anything for you to do right now. So maybe we can ask you to help out on the on the cinema. And since we're here, maybe it would make sense for us to add a connection right here. Maybe to be helpful to put it right here, because then we can when we start deciding where the garbage goes, we can add some garbage stands here that would, we can put one here and one here that would collect trash for basically the majority of this area. And this one here, I think we want to have a trash area as well. How's this looking? Yeah, we'll be able to get trash for a bunch of things. So I'm gonna do one for right now, but I think in the future we want a second one to help out there. So another thing that we can start thinking about is oh, it is pumped to be worked on, but we still don't have things going. How is this? This has 100 folks going around. So this one is full. How is this one? It needs materials. Okay. So right now we're wasting a little bit of money as well. So let's see this line. Maybe this line can start. Do we want to? Do we need to move? I think for right now it's okay if we pick folks from there. Okay. This is already building. Yeah, but we don't want to use folks here. That's okay. So I'm going to stop the auto search again. I'm gonna cancel all assignments for everything, and everybody's gonna come back. This one doesn't have much. We need groundworks. We still need some groundworks here. What about the little part there? Needs groundworks as well. Maybe this groundwork we can, because it's just 3 days and we do have some extra folks. Maybe I'll just get another excavator and have 4 excavators to help out, because clearly our bottleneck right now is the fact that we do not have enough excavators. Oh, is gravel there? We do have 40 tons of gravel. Oh, that's interesting. That's good. It's building up a little bit of gravel, which means that we might have too many buildings being built right now. How is this looking? This is missing some steel and some bricks. Then we can add folks to start working on it. What is this looking like? Okay, this looks like it is good. So we can add some of these folks. Oh, it's there in the heating plant already, so they can start going there and help. So maybe just let's remove the assignment from the cinema. What is the cinema looking like? We don't have concrete. Okay. Heating pipeline. These are doing the switch. Is this almost done? Let's see. No, it's still 200 days to go. So a little bit. Unfortunately, we'll need all these things. Okay, something that needs to be addressed is this one here. Okay, we need these two to be on for this to go forth. There's a lot of bricks that need to be transported here, and every single truck of these can transport 10 tons, so it means that you need like 5 loads of bricks and 1 load of boards. Where are you going? To the electric substation. Oh, we're building the electric substation there. Alright, so let's see. Is this good? Yeah, that is pretty much great. Alright, I think we can take the bus for right now. We still have concrete going around. There's a lot of concrete that needs to go to the cinema. And there's going to be some concrete here and some gravel. But looks like these are kind of stopped. Let's go. You go there. Just do this and what else can we remove? Let's... Kamenari bus stop. Oh yeah, we have a bus stop here. Is this bus stop? Yes, it is this bus stop. It needs groundworks. This is also in need of groundworks, and then it will bring a bunch of that. It will need it will need a bunch of concrete still and steel. Almost tempted to move some things around. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 free construction offices. Let's see. I think I'm maxed out. Construction offices. Yep, I'm maxed out. So it would make sense for me to maybe starting doing this. So let me do that, and do this. And exactly. You start giving us some gravel here, these rows, and then I can move in my my open holes and close the holes here when this is built, and we'll go from there. So right now I'm still in normal speed. Let's move this a little bit faster. Okay, so there we go. That is done. How is this going? Do we have anything going at a good pace? There. Still needs materials. Okay. Let's see. What about the heating plant? Is almost done. This substation, how is it going? It's good. Okay, so let me assign you to this electric station there. Do you have a connection to somewhere? Let's see. Yes, you do. You just don't have anybody assigned to you yet. This one already has dumpers, and that's good. What about this one? What does this look like? Oh, look! Our heating plant is good. So, one thing that we should definitely think about is, what does this look like? Oh, is there like 21 days here? Oh, that's a bummer. Let's just quickly finish that while we are waiting. We do have a bunch of folks there waiting. That's great. How are you doing? This is doing groundworks, and it has everything that it needs. So let's fast forward the night. Do we have anything that needs our attention right now? We have one office that is currently doing not much. What about you? Do you have no? It needs steel. Water pump, it's still in groundworks. Plumbing, 72%. We will need that. Let's see, is this the one? Still is missing quite a few. Let's go on. We do have, now this crossing is a little bit congested. Let me just make sure that if something happens here, we are in a good spot. This, that, so we're gonna do like the last piece there. Great. What is this putting on? Indoor pool? So it's gonna get to the customs house. Oh, it came to deliver some concrete up here to the water station. What about this thing? It hasn't even started yet. New kind vehicle, where are you going? This is not the first time that it happens. It's going back. It's going back home. Something happened there. I don't know what, but okay. So the indoor pool is already being built. What about this? This needs, the cinema needs a lot of concrete and steel. Steel. I have everybody stopped not working there, so maybe I can send them somewhere and do something. So since we have them, go there, and you can start there. Oh, and we have 13 days on that one, so there we go. What about you? You're still framing, but we still need steel. It's gonna take a little bit of time. This needs steel as well. This one hasn't even started. And so in terms of the underground, how are we? So we don't have a place to put the sewer in yet. But how is the sewer part here? It's in need of an excavator. In here it's starting to build, but we don't have prefabs for it, unfortunately, to finalize everything. Okay, F3 to get us out of there. Okay, it's taking its time. Oh, wait, suspend construction. I don't want you to construct this for right now. Suspend construction. I can maybe not suspend this one, because the roads are blocking it. And I forgot, I want this one to start. What does this look like? 58. You have all the steel that we need. And there's a switch. Okay, you can do that. What about the pump? Still need some steel. What about you? You're finishing plumbing. How is this going? It's going okay. Storage. It's building this part here, down here. It's still in need of some concrete and some steel. Let's move this to our highest priority to make sure that it gets everything that it needs. This one, it's done the groundwork. Great. Do we want this building to be built right now? We kind of need to have this building built, I think. Okay. Because 300 people is not going to be enough to start running anything. We need at least 300, like it needs like maybe 800 folks to get us started. And we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. Maybe the construction will still keep on going with our folks here, and we'll see. So hopefully F3 to see what's underneath. Okay, that one is finished. That's great. This one has some prefabs. Does it have folks associated? And it does. This one is still groundworks. It needs boards. This one is done. So some of our infrastructure is going, but it's taking its sweet time, some part of it. This still has groundworks to do. What about this switch? Groundworks as well. Since we have the folks, let's do groundworks. What about you? You're also good, so let me just tell you to come here and do that one. Okay, this one doesn't have steel. Okay, so as you can see, this is a little bit wasteful, because we have all the folks here that are not being employed right now because we don't have the materials in place for them to be used right now. We could start building some of these buildings. What does this look like? Does this have steel? Nope, but this one has steel, so maybe we could start getting folks there. And let's move this to highest priority. This is going. Okay, this is going. Okay, like F3. So our sewage is almost done. We're just missing the inlets and the outlet. Okay. Okay, so I'd like to give some priority to this one, to this building as well, because I want to move our open and covered holes, all of them, into here. And to see how it goes. And I think eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this dumper and I'm gonna just send it directly here to dump everywhere. Do we need any kind of construction? No, but there's like some graveling here that can happen on this street. So let's do some graveling. Let's use our time there. So I think we will want some graveling on this part as well. We don't, nothing gravel related. That's great. How's this going? It's going good. This one has highest priority. That's nice. And maybe I'm just jumping a little bit too quick. Just let me know if you feel like I'm jumping a little bit too much on the episodes, or if there's anything that you'd like me to cover with a little bit more detail. And I'll try to do my best to accommodate that. There's 4 days there. Can just move folks there for 4 days. What about this one? Do we have... Yeah, we're in need. Now our bottleneck basically is the amount of trucks we have to... the amount of trucks that we currently have to do... to provide like open hole things, like all this part. And it's interesting because this is pretty empty right now. How is this looking? This is going. Yeah, we're beginning August. Oh, look at that. That's great. We're beginning of August. We still don't have many things connected yet. Can I get, if I do, I don't know, from here, if I get it here, does it reach there? Garbage? No, it doesn't. Okay. I think that's fine. What is the walking distance there? Oh, that's interesting. That we don't have walking distance to this building. There you go. 149. What was the range of garbage again? I forget. Let me check. Garbage. Does it say anywhere? No, it doesn't. But if we move it here, we'll see that it's going to be like maybe 130? 125. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be like 125. Like if we change to this, I think it's gonna be easier to see. You know, if we move it back, 125, exactly. So this is really just a tiny little bit, but it is what it is. So we will need some garbage collection here. Okay. Does it pass through the walking paths? Do they walk through? No, okay, you cannot go through the buildings, right? Or maybe you can when it's built. No, because it just shows us the buildings that are not built. We'll see, but I don't think so. So if we added like a stand here, it would not reach. Yeah, I think we'll need one stand here just to give us the the garbage that we need. How much does this do? 52 tons of mixed waste. I think it might be enough. So let's do the stand here. Okay. And something that I was considering, right, was I think I will want to add our in the future our railroad construction office somewhere in this area. So in order for that to happen, I think we will also need to have some sort of like repair station here, and maybe it would be helpful to have a repair station near our services, to have that near our technical services, because we'll need technical services. Where are they? Let's see how many we have. 8 parking spots, 4 and 15. Oh, there's a lot of concrete on that one. In the end, I think we can just come here and give ourselves a little bit of leeway here. I think this is like the transport area, and we go from the back side. Like here, it will allow us to get, quite sure it will get us down there. But the thing that I might do just to make it easier, I'm going to connect these roads. Why is that? My hope is that the trash trucks that we're gonna put here, they will be able to come all the way through this side without interrupting the traffic on this side, and I think that might be helpful. The other thing that I think it will be helpful, it is for us to have some transfer stations, like these transfer stations, that we'll use to store the garbage from the city. And this might be a good... I have a pylon there. We could eventually put a transfer here because it's near our technical services, which means that they can go up and then they just come back and put everything there. It's not going to be so close to the city as much, so I think it might be a good place if something happens for us to have a place to put everything, and then we can send everything from all the trash that is from here, and from here it will be concentrated there, and then we'll have a dedicated line to just move things around. Let me just stop us a little bit. Let me just pause it for a little bit, because like almost a month passed and I've been talking and talking and talking, and I don't know if there's anything that we can help with our construction folks. It says like some panels, but not a lot. What about here? Okay, so this looks like okay, this has a lot of assignments. Did I just click a different one? Okay, cool. Go there. This is going to give us the top thing. That's good. What about this one? This one still needs steel. Okay, I think we can resume. This one is also waiting, and it's the plumbing. We need steel for that one, and the water switch, you need steel. Like everything needs steel right now. We really need to get us moving. Okay, so we have that is built. This is built. What about this? This there's a mechanism space. Doesn't have mechanism space. Okay, so let's move folks here, and as soon as there's some gravel. Did I put somebody there? Gravel, please. Great. There we go. So in here we're just like missing a little bit of steel. This will help, because like then afterwards we can just create a route from here to there, and we should be pretty much good. So the other thing that I'm going to start doing is start to import coal. Do I think we'll be able to get there in time? There's a lot of construction to do, and I don't know if we'll be able to get ourselves in time to do what needs to be done. In order for us to be ready to start to invite some folks this year. But we'll see. How is this going? This is still halfway. It has all the concrete, that's great, but it still needs some steel. So I saw that we do have some folks waiting for like we have some trucks and things that are not doing much here. So I would like us to just to just dispatch them so that we can have. Okay, this is done. This is great. And start providing some of the garbage infrastructure as well. So as we talked before, we're trying to put one here next to our area. So we're gonna put one here, and in the future I think we're gonna put another one next to it. What about what's happening with this one? It needs gravel. So we're just over saturating gravel work right now, because that's basically what we have more that we can do, like roads and stuff like that don't need these open holes. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, this is ready to get folks, and folks are starting to come build. That's great. I think this is going to be going pretty quick. I think this is going to be our next big ticket item. So we're good there. What about this little thing? This has everything, so we can start sending some folks to finish this thing. This is the thing. Yeah, it has all the steel, so we have everything. This one still doesn't have steel. We don't have bricks. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me stop. All right. So this is going to hopefully give us a boost. So copy all the assignments here. We want you to go the maximum possible, and we're going to move all the folks from this depot to this depot, which means that we'll have two open holes and 2 closed holes, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get more open holes. So let's get us some more open holes. Does it make sense for us to give you like these 13 tonners, or should we get smaller? It's a good question. Like these ones are 70 kilometers per hour. These are 62 kilometers per hour. We don't have roads that get us to those speeds yet. Okay, let's get us 1, 2, 3, and 4 for right now. And let's get us at least one more covered hole. And there we go. Okay. This should help move everything that we have here into the correct place. So you, where are you? You're the next in line. I'm gonna get myself another dumper. Should I get another office, another distribution office that will be responsible for this and to fill these two? How How many distribution offices? We need... Okay, so let's prepare the distribution offices for the city as well. So we will need one distribution office that is going to bring things to the city. That's going to fill up our warehouse. And also it's going to fill up some chemicals here so the water gets treated. And I think that would be it, and that's basically just covered holes. So maybe what I'm going to do is... So I don't have anything else here, right? So maybe I'll just... going to demolish this, because it doesn't have anything else, and that. How many... I forget how many free distribution offices do we have. And that's here in distribution. And we have 5. Okay, so maybe let's do one here for the city, and let's do another one. I'm not gonna buy for right now, so I'm gonna just do dumpers. 1 dumper, 2 dumpers, I guess. And I'm gonna move... Where's the dumper? Okay, so this one... Okay, this one here is going to come here, and it's gonna load, and I'm gonna tell it to unload there. And I want it to unload to at least like 50%. And also to unload there, but I can't because the building is not finished yet. And this one is going to also load from here, and it's going to load gravel and coal. And before I do anything, this is coal, great. And I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to tell it to unload there to 40%, and to unload here to 60%. And just for good measure, let's go with that. So this one is at 24%, so it's going. This is going to free 1 space here, hopefully. Are you good? Where are you, my friend? Okay, let's put everything there. Great. And you are gonna go to this office, which means that I can get another open hole. Where's the open hole? A big one here. And I'm going to remove this one. Okay, cool. And this should allow us to be a little bit better in what we're doing. So what we have here, we have 1, 2 closed holes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got this right. 3 and 3 and 1, 7 of the other one. So this is going to duplicate there. This is great. So this is good. All right. So these are the flats. Are you ready to start going places? Okay, they are. So what does this look like? This has... Oh, didn't he add enough people here? Didn't have... that's interesting that they were all stopped there. This is possible that I didn't have workers here? Okay, I didn't have workers there. Alright, that makes sense. Maybe because there's there's not a lot of workers. Not a lot of foreign workers going. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's the other problem that we have. Okay, we're already in September. What does this look like? There's missing 4 days. That's pretty sad. And this one is 13 tons of bricks away. How's this going? This is going good. It's already ready to start getting folks in. Okay. All right. 19 workers. Okay, so we're eating like bottleneck after bottleneck, which is somewhat interesting, but at the same time not very interesting because I do really need us to move forward faster. So in here we have 4 work days left. In here we do have 91 days left. There's let's go F3 to go under. 20 days left. What about this one? Has 8 days left. There's a lot of things that are just a couple of days left to be done. How's this looking? It's looking pretty much okay. If I didn't knew I was putting already folks working here. From where did those people came from? What is the construction office that's bringing workers here? Oh, are they walking there? Oh man, that is quite unfortunate. I did not realize that. I did not expect that at all. Oh, okay. Maybe I can help this out just by removing this road. And this way they cannot reach it, so they are not gonna go there, even though I think the last patch did. Are they walking somewhere? No, they're not anymore, but they disappeared. 6. Okay, now I understand what's happening. Why a lot of the folks are not there anymore. I don't have any foreign workers. That's great. What about here? Okay, I do have some workers there. This is just missing like couple of working days here and there. This one is still missing a lot of steel. Oh cool, look at that. Another building done. How is this going? You have nothing to do, you have some things to do, so maybe you can do some finishing touches here and there. There and there. Like these things are just like 7 days, 11 days, and in here it's like just 11 days as well, so it's just pretty small in the realm of things. How is this going? Nothing to do, so you're gonna go for that one. And this one is good, so let me just improve the priority on this so that when the next phase comes it gets delivered what it needs to get delivered there faster. Okay, I have a bunch of workers around. You, water switch. Where's that water switch? It's right there. How about this one? This one is good. It's ready for like a big chunk of days. So we need that. And this still needs prefabs. Okay, but it's pretty much done in terms of prefabs. Alright, so what can we do? Like for right now, we could build these two, finish building these two, but I don't think I want for right now. I definitely need this and that. And I will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need, I think, 2 more houses to be built. Let's see, what's the walking distance there? Okay, so they cannot reach. This one cannot reach that, which is quite unfortunate. What about this one? If I just did it like this. What can you reach walking? Oh, yeah. This cannot reach because I did not allow it to reach. So, if I did create a path here, this one for sure would reach up there. Okay, there, that's good. So we won't lower this priority right now. This is going to allow us to have these folks going there, and I think that we have a garbage here and a garbage there, so maybe we can do this building as well, like so. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, look at that, it's already almost ready. So does this have walking? Does this have garbage? No, this one does not have garbage, which means that we might be due for another garbage somewhere here in this area, which is good because we have 40. Oh, look at that. I think that this might solve part of our problems. So now this one, hopefully it will have just tiny whiny distance, so maybe do you want to do that? I think we will want to do that nevertheless, but we will need another set of garbage containers for sure somewhere in this area, I think. Can I build you here? I can definitely build it here. Like this. Okay, can you do that the further back possible? And this will give us a little bit more coverage up there. Okay, so that road there is going to need, this has a mechanism place. That's great. Let's stop this just for a second. How is this going? Okay, steel frames. This is good. There's nothing to happen there, so you go there. This one. I'm gonna give it to number 2 and up the priority. So this is already done. What about you? You need 400 days. They're pretty much complete. This is going to be like the next set, I believe. This one was being built, but I don't think I want this as a priority for right now. Look at it. What? Is this already 61? So this is a EDK 300 track builder. It's like the big track builder. This is great. Unfortunately, this is, I think, a little bit too big. So I'm not 100% sure if we'll be able to buy one here. Let me check. Where is our that is track builders. Yeah, I don't think we can get there. And this is like too small of a customs house for it to be able to get us that big of a track builder, which means that we'll have to build everything here with the smaller ones, which is fine, I guess. Okay, so this is good. We have some garbage that's coming out here. This is mixed waste. Did I provide electricity to the... I forgot. I added some electricity here, but I forgot about that. So let's plan that right now. So we will want electricity for all these nice folks. Let's give it like a big one here. We can give it like a corner stand. That's good. And what we want is we want to pick up some heating problems. Okay, so we're already reaching October. There we go. That means that we are really encroaching in winter again. Okay, let me just go all the way here, go here, go there, and then we want to get another pole here. I guess you can follow that, these poles here. You can come here, you can come there, and then you can come. I'm not sure if I will want or not to have that area, which means that maybe I think we want to go till here. I'm gonna remove these poles here, and I'm gonna add the last pole here. Okay, so this is gonna be building the poles. This has no drinking water, no power supply, nor anything. So this is quite important. So what am I going to do? There's no sewage either down here. I forgot about everything down there because I was assuming that this would be built much faster. Okay, so let's see. How are you? You have nothing to do. Are you pretty much done? Yes. So let's give it this assignment to you. F3. There we go. This one has something as bus number 2. You have any bus associated with you? Nope. Let's say there's a sewage tank. And okay, so that's associated with you as well. So let's make it happen. Okay, and we're creeping on the hour. As a matter of fact, we already passed the hour. But maybe let's just add the 2 things that we need. So we will need water and sewage to come here. That is a fact. Especially because we need some water directly on the fabric, and we'll need some sewage directly there. So we can have a sewage tank that's going to point here. So we'll need a sewage tank. We'll need to connect all the way up there. This one should be pretty much ready, right? Yes, it is. This is going to be that, and this is going to up the priority of that. What is this? Still 7 tons. Okay, oh, I forgot about those buildings, so let's get this building going. What about you? We can bump your priority, our indoor pool, and let's build the indoor pool. Okay, everything's going. This just needs folks. So as soon as they are free again, we'll start building the 2 things that we need there. This is already getting everything that it needs. 83 folks, 83 workers there. Okay, cool. So this is already ready to supply everybody and can supply like all the buildings, which is great. So we can have one stop for all of that. Okay, so what else? Where are we going? So this one is ready as well. This one can be started. These up here can be started, and mainly these 2 buildings. No, this one can be started, the other one cannot. How are we going? 30%, 40%, 20%. Okay, so what am I going to do? I think I'm going to stop the episode for today. Not sure if I'm going to move this a little bit off camera so we can get out of winter. But unfortunately, yet again, we're not ready to get folks in. Let me just add. So I know that I need a sewage here. Oh, what I wanted to check. So here we are at 15 meters, and then here is at 39. But if we are at 15 meters here, and here we are at 13, we will need. No, this is 20, 20. I think we need to come here with the sewage switch and go there. That looks pretty much good. So I'm going to put our sewage here, sewage tank there, pointed to that side, 15 meters, and I'm gonna get our water to come to power station, to come here. Okay, and what I was thinking was that we do have another outlet here, but we also have this pump that is feeding this, and we could eventually just provide it like a smaller pipe that would come all the way here, and I think we can have a switch. Let's see how this works. So we're gonna give it a switch. We have a pump. I'm gonna give it a switch. What am I thinking here? So if I give it a switch here, like somewhere like so, I can give it a smaller pipe to this side, like so. Too big of a pipe. It's too big of a pipe. F3. Okay, let's give it here. I'm gonna make it as small as I can. There we go. And how much water, let me just pause for a second. How much water do my fabric needs? It needs 11 cubic meters, which I definitely could bring in a small pipe, which is great. So eventually we'll get a smaller pipe here. I'm gonna do it just for a good measure. I'm gonna do like a 50 pipe here, and I'm just gonna put it right there. Is it not happy? Why are you not happy? Oh, it's because there's a building in the way. Okay, so let's go F3. So I'm gonna go direct here, even though like Q, 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 Q. Oh wow, that's a lot of Qs. Can I go a little bit up? Okay, so if I go here and then go all the way up here. Okay. That sounds all good and nice. F3 to get out of that mode. And this is built. Oh, that's awesome. Which means that this one is free, which means I can start building that. This one has everything that it needs as well. So yeah. Oh look, our indoor pool is ready. So let's put like 5 folks here for right now. Did I lower the amount of folks that I have here? Yes, 10 here. I'm just gonna put like maybe 10 folks from the staff. This one here, it's already 10. That sounds great. Very good. All right, so that I think we are wrapping up the episode for today. Thank you for staying with me and just going through this process of building a new republic. If you have any comment or anything that you'd like to share, or any ideas that you have, just feel free to add some comments. I will, as soon as I can, read them all and try to reply to them as soon as I can. Thank you all, and I hopefully next episode, looks like we are pretty much good to get citizens in. We still need to build, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 2 more buildings though. We'll see. All right, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.